Alright, welcome back to Your Turn to Die, everybody. I don't know what we're doing, because we got the stuff from Alice, Geen, and So who's left? Oh, Renmaru's here. Sarah, it's terrible! I was here checking out the broadcast equipment. But the Shin AI that was on this monitor.
Yeah, he was probably killed by Beanie Man.
So, you knew?
I want to get revenge, but...
I know. Let's do what we can. I'm going to look at these machines some more. Come here if you need me, Sarah. Alright. I don't think he was here last time, so... that's something. I don't remember where I have to go. How you doing, Alice?
Alice, he seems somehow despondent. Alice?
A transceiver and a voice recorder.
Okay, right. I remember that. I'm pretty sure this is just Geen. Yeah. So it must be something over here, right? Alright, he can't see. Talk.
How are you feeling?
Not too terrible. Seems he's charging up well. Yeah, I definitely already did that. Alright, we gotta go into the... oh no, this goes into the classroom. Oh, I never even noticed that's where that door was. I thought it was behind us. I don't remember what you have to do now. Do I need you for something?
Renmaru, look at this lantern for me.
Hey, I'm busy. Try it out with one of the others.
Searching enthusiastically, eh, Renmaru?
Yeah, sure.
That was a weak response.
I genuinely don't remember. Is it here? Do I have to, like, talk to Hinako? She's just not having it. Okay. Because I can't go down here. Yeah. Hi, Asaka. You got anything to say to me? Didn't we already do this? Yeah, we already did this. I mean, he's not going to use the lantern, I remember. None of the dummies do. I don't know if I ever talked to So.
What are you reading? The Shintsukimi AI test data we found before. I was wondering what it could possibly say, and it's truly nonsense. Please, show me. What's in there? This entry here is titled, Shin Swept by Eternal Wind, Smile Beaming.
Give it back!
What the? It's a bunch of poems. It seems like this'll take some time to decipher. And it doesn't feel very good to read it either.
We can agree on that.
Okay. Hey, where'd all the green books go again? I think Hiyori has them, right? The Beanied Man. Well... Is there something I'm missing in here? I love that it can also be used as a drink machine.
No! I'm like, not good with that stuff. What?
That's her reason? Okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna look up a walkthrough, I guess. I think I forgot that the lantern can be used on rooms to give you more information, so I'm probably missing something there. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Wanted posters. Shinobu Gokujo. Let us know if you have a finger on his whereabouts. Oh dear.
Gin, what's wrong?
Hey, incident. That was a murder spree between Yakuza a long time ago.
Huh? Why do you know about that, Gin?
I don't know. I just suddenly remembered.
Is it because of the lantern?
Someone told me. The person who survived in that incident took control of the underworld. Woof.
Education these days, huh?
Gin, good job remembering. Maybe that's one of your lost memories, too.
Big Sis Sarah.
Still wanted, huh? That means Asunara's looking for this person. If you have a finger on the criminal, Oh? The finger part is bulging out a little. When I touched the text, there was a clicking sound.
Something fell out. Woof.
Obtained a finger.
It's a Yakuza's pinky. Gross. Woof.
Could this be the clue to something?
Didn't even show up in my items list. Here, probably. Definitely in here, though. I remember that. No? I could have sworn there was something in the safe that you didn't see unless you did that. Wow. This glows, right?
Some text got revealed. It says, watch out above, careful when you're alone. The ceiling? I don't really see anything.
Yeah, a hand fell down. Whose is this?
Huh? It's a doll hand. Looks like a note fell with it. It reads, an upgrade part gift, the steam spray hand. Upgrade part? Don't tell me, this can be attached?
Alright. A dubious consent form.
The painted over part is glowing from the light of the lantern. The paint won't come off by wiping or rubbing it. No good. I could read this if only there was some way to remove it.
Okay. Then we probably go here and say Renmaru.
Hey, Renmaru, about upgrade parts.
Ah! You found that?
Yeah, I'm guessing any of the dummies would be able to swap out their hand for this.
Alright, fine. Pass it to me.
You're sure?
Well, you came specifically to show me, right?
So, look natural on me? Doesn't feel out of place at all. Are you still able to feel it?
I can? Jeez, you don't got to go touching it.
It said steam spray hand, so I'm sure it can do something along those lines.
Steam spray? You'd probably need moisture for that, though.
Moisture?
Alright, I'll come with. Let's find a way to use this.
Oh, and maybe this too.
A finger?
I found it in the police box. It might be another part you could use.
You're not just foisting your junk on me, right? Alright. We gotta get a beverage.
Renmaru, drink some water.
Wait, what's this about now?
I mean, if we use this, it'll sap battery from the charger.
Fine by me. You got an idea, don't you?
Kuramada. Well, I'll have a ginger ale.
Only sweet drinks for you, eh? Renmaru down to ginger ale.
Dang, more acidic than I expected. So, now what? Now, maybe you can use the steam spray.
I got it. Let's try it out.
But it's not like we should just casually use it. If a good use comes along, we'll try it then. The consent form. Is there any way to know what that painted over part says?
I wonder. What? Do I have to do this?
Ranmaru, the steam spray.
What? Gotcha.
It says, I agree to devote myself to Asunaro for granting my wish.
What does that mean? Devote myself to Asunaro? What a complex metaphor.
It means exactly that. Giving yourself up to Asunaro. You could take it to mean, I won't complain even if you put me in a life and death game.
In exchange for just a single wish? It ain't possible. There's no way we've signed something like that. This invitation to the death game.
Then what about me? Beanie Man pressured me to sign this, saying mine would be the last one. Then why am I here? What would happen if I wished to put an end to the death game?
What?
Would it all end at the cost of my life?
Don't think about any stupid ideas. There'd be no point. I wouldn't want that.
It's just an idea, really. But if that were possible... I felt like a cold wind blew through a crack in my heart. I've come all this way constantly thinking that I wanted to live, that I didn't want to die. And yet, now the opposite feeling tugs at my heart. If I died, it'd be easier. If I died, everyone could be saved. There's no way that's true, right? That wouldn't save... me. Me? I don't want to die. I want to survive no matter who it costs. That's wrong. Use them, others, their hearts. No, that's not... It's fine. They'll all die anyway.
Sarah?
Let's go, Ranmaru. I have to get away from this place.
Hey, Sarah.
What is it? Let's hurry.
I don't want you to die, Sarah.
Ranmaru.
So, what do you think about winning?
Huh? What's he saying all of a sudden?
Maple told us, right?
Winning? What does he mean? Betraying everyone and... Don't get such strange ideas, Ranmaru. I want us all to escape together.
Yeah, of course. We'll all escape together. But is that really going to be possible?
Ranmaru?
Look, when I'm with you, Sarah, I feel more and more like I want to live. The more serious I get, the more afraid I am to die. Seeing Kuromoda, I realized I don't want to die now.
That's the same for all of us.
Which is why you have to win, right? If I want to get out of this alive, all I have to do is take you out, Sarah. But I can't do something like that. On the other hand, I'm sure I could kill anyone else. Listen, Sarah. Win for me.
Ranmaru, that won't go well.
Huh? What
am I...
It'll be fine, Sarah.
I could never kill an ally.
I know that. I'll do it all myself.
Idiot, what are you...
That's not something you want, right? So it'll all be something I did on my own.
Don't do it, Ranmaru. I don't want to make you do such a thing.
It's okay, Sarah.
I don't want to hurt you, Ranmaru, My precious friend.
I'll be okay, thank you. I'll handle it skillfully.
Alice and
Alice, and so. And Keiji.
Oh, is that gonna snap her out of it?
Sarah?
You can't!
Sarah.
This is all wrong. All of us together.
Hey.
Something's swelling up in me. Something putrid, black and slimy. It fills my body and runs rampant. How good it would be to spew it all out and feel relief. I don't know anymore. What I really think, my feelings for the others. Not even my own heart.
Well, that's probably not good.
You calm down? Forget it. All of that just now.
He's gonna do it anyway, isn't he? Thank goodness he's still with us.
Ah, so close. I thought you'd finally wake up, Miss Sarah. But alas, you're still the dependable leader.
Beanie Man, he saw all of that?
Boy, the chaos one little piece of paper can cause.
What's so funny?
I mean, I had everyone sign this form to have them participate in the death game, see? So of course I wouldn't accept putting an end to it. Though, for the record, I'd be fine granting a wish that gave you an advantage.
Beanie Man, why am I here? I never signed that consent form, and yet...
The fact that you're here must be because someone wished so, surely. Well, never mind that. I really think it's a shame, Miss Sarah. I wanted you to wake up. To see the awakening of the ultimate Sarah Chaduin.
What's that supposed to mean?
So you don't even know. My miscalculation was having Joe take part.
Joe? Who's Joe?
Joe! I was opposed from the beginning, you know. To this silly balancing business.
I can't see where you're going with this.
Miss Sarah, what do you think those victory percentages you've been carrying around are for? Yes, those! Did you think we were placing bets? Yin's a dark horse, 10,000 or 100,000 yen. Like that?
So then...
Are you data obsessed?
Are you data obsessed or what? Disgusting.
A funny joke. This death game must be a holy event. Everyone must be given a fair chance, a way to survive. In other words, the victory rates had to be made equal.
Equal?
Exactly! In short, you were assigned handicaps, so the weak were given helpers.
Balancing the victory percentages? So for that stupid reason...
That's strange.
That's strange, though, because... Don't I have the highest victory rate? Giving me an ally doesn't make sense.
That's why it's curious. You see, Miss Sarah, when you have an ally, you're weaker.
What?
I remember it. In the worlds without Joe, you were a truly terrifying sight to behold. A stronger survival instinct than anyone else, a heart that would never give in. Such resourcefulness, strategy, and cunning. You used any means to survive. And the most terrifying part is how you use the deaths of others.
You know? No, it's probably just stylized. I was gonna say, her eyes are like purple here, and her eyes are normally purple, but like her eyes were red when she was trying to kill Zoe. It's like, I don't know.
After killing them, you'd shed tears and tug at everyone's heartstrings. Such tremendous charisma, even though you had zero intent at self-sacrifice. As the AI test continued, even I got shivers down my spine. If I could have met you like that. But hey, I have to obey the will of the organization. I'm an adult after all. Well, Miss Sarah, did Joe do a good job dragging you down?
It can't be. Are you saying my best friend was killed for a reason like that?
Do we remember him now?
Unforgivable.
Okay.
Hey, you think you can win?
You're not getting away with this.
This isn't the kind of method I want from you.
Give them back, everyone.
By everyone, you mean...
Now, and Kai. The people whose names aren't on the list, they had no connection to anything, right? And you used them like toys, for the most worthless of reasons. We were all just living regular lives, giving our all to live normally.
Oh dear, you really have gotten too kind. But that's not you, is it, Sarah? You're far more deceptive, more despicable, and demonic, and bewitching, and supreme. Go back to the way you were then, Sarah. Stop it. Huh? You're still here? Say, did you really intend to kill me just now? Why, that's strange. If you did that, you'd die, remember?
Shut up! You're human garbage! I'll kill you, bastard!
Are you gonna drag down Miss Sarah, too? What?
Not again. My collar.
It's the tag finale. Gotta touch someone or you're gonna die. I'll have you disappear too, Renmaru, for Miss Sarah's sake. And give me a good show, won't you, Miss Sarah?
Wait, damn it! Beanie Man! Let's go after him, Sarah.
I see. If it was my best friend that kept me in check, and I'm not able to remember him, then Renmaru? Shoot, I have to go after him.
Spooky. I do think that's interesting, though. What is Mishima's win rate? I gotta check. Hold on. 3%? Oh, right. The people with low win rates other than Sarah were given partners. But not Hinako, assumedly. Obviously, Shin wasn't, because I'm pretty sure his partner would have been Beanie Man, right? Gin? Kana had her sister. Rico has Alice. But isn't Alice also... Yeah, okay, so that's not one of them. Oh, examine. That'll get rid of this. So Mishima's at a 3%, and he got a helper. Kana's at 2.7 and got a helper. Shin is at 0 and probably got a helper in the form of Beanie Man, but it didn't end up working out because he got killed. Or at least, like, that was the plan. That means that Hinako and Gin should have a helper, right? Who else? Okay, Sarah got a helper to drag her down. Who was the other one? Oh, it was, No, because Megumi is on here. Who's the other participant? Kai. Who could have Kai's... Oh, maybe Kai was Gin's helper. If Gin is related to the organization. Either that or Joe was someone else's and Beanie Man is mistaken. Because Kai and Sarah did have a relationship, right? It would make sense that that would drag Sarah down because of the presumption that her stalker was in the game. Unless it really is Joe, but then who's Kai a helper for? I know, like, he was thrown in the game to essentially get rid of him, right? But That is weird. Because Gin and Hinako should have helpers. Their win rates are so low. And we know Hinako's win rate is so low because she was a little bit self-harming, right? She didn't care about dying, so she dies in the first trial, probably fairly often. But Gin's being so low, that's weird. Because Gin teamed up with Mishima early on, but Mishima's also a candidate. It's weird. I think Beanie Man has to just be wrong. Otherwise, there's some pretty weird stuff going on here. The participants are such a weird angle, right? Nope, not here. Oh, they probably went here, right?
Renmaru. Where did Beanie Man go? Did he come here?
Your collar's glowing. This tag shit again, huh?
Renmaru. Let's hurry and look for him. There's no one here but Kuramada. Renmaru?
Do it.
What are you saying?
You want to live, right? Our futures. I can't see one for me, but I can see one for you.
Watch silently.
Ugh. What am I even doing? I know that this is wrong. I've just lost the courage to stand against our enemy. Then what are you gonna do? If you beat Beanie Man, you'll just die. I don't know. What should I?
I can't stand to watch this. Hinako?
Oh?
Come on, we'll do something about that collar.
Because she just does that. The Passengers of the Darkness, that is pure white. Yeah, I definitely should have been sus of her the second she did that. I don't know how that caught me so much off guard. I guess just because she's so guarded that I thought that might be her secret. Anyway, I don't want to do this minigame right now. So I guess this is going to be a shorter episode of content. But I do want to, think a bit more about that topic. Because a lot of people are sus on Joe, right? For the same reason people are sus on, any friendly character in a game like this. With mysteries. Looking at Gin. I already talked about that theory that Joe is actually the son of the policeman that Keiji shot. That was actually probably not that actual guy. I'm so confused about... Okay. I'm just going to leave it here so I can see them all. Because the connections with the participants, the way Beanie Man framed it, it seems that, people who were connected that way, that was to give them an advantage. But, Alice and Rico are connected. Does that give either of them an advantage? And Megumi and Keiji are connected. Does that give them an advantage? I feel like in both those cases, that's straight up a disadvantage because they don't like each other, or they have issues to work out. Although I think that perhaps, well, no, because they're related. So if this is a game for trying to find the new leader of the Mafia family, then it would make sense that people that are familially related, like Alice and Rico, would be in the game together. The same with Shin and Kana. But Kana's adopted, so her sister isn't a candidate for that reason. It makes me wonder. Someone brought this up as a theory before that Gashu specifically stated, like, look back on your childhoods to find the truth. And somebody said that these people might all be related. Like, they're all the children of the guy who won the first game. Because he liked that one girl and, like, he was trying to replace her. But if that's the case, we should be able to draw some, connections here other than the ones that we already know, right? Like, Kana and Shin being related, that does make me think that's possible. Q-taro and Nao both having, like, similar shades of red hair means that maybe they could be related and we don't even know about it, but Nao was not a candidate anyway, so I don't know. Q-taro grew up in an orphanage. We don't know much about Keiji. We don't know much about any of the dolls. Obviously, Alice and Rico grew up together. And I don't know if we get a mention of Alice and Rico's father. I know we get a mention of their mother because their mother wanted a daughter, and that's why Alice is named Alice. I could see there maybe being some passing resemblance between the real Hinako and Megumi. It's kind of hard to say because they're such different ages. The same with Mishima. Like, Mishima could have resembled any of these people when he was younger, and we never know. But that means that, like, if they are all the children of this crime lord, that means Mishima is? Mishima always looks older than he is, though. I think Mishima's like 45 or something. I have to look this up. Kazumi Mishima. Yeah, he's 30. So, it's definitely possible that he was just the first one. And that actually makes some sense because he's got silver hair just like the guy in the flashback, I think. Do we actually see him? I've got a picture of him in my head from somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Trying to think of other characters that I could see as being related. Doesn't Anzu have red hair? She's got that hood on, so it's kind of hard to see. Yeah, she does. Well, it's red and she's dyed part of it blue, or it's blue and she's dyed part of it red. But either way, it kind of reminds me of Alice's hair, if it was blue, too. That's also a thing. We've got a lot of people with dyed hair, which could be covering up their shared heritage. Alice, Rico, presumably Keiji, because his hair color changes. Maybe Kuramata, it's hard to say. But Gin also has that sort of like grayish black hair, which Megumi and Hinako have. It's interesting. I wonder if Gin's helper, the reason Gin doesn't have a helper is because, what's her face? Sumaili is sort of helping out. And Saflin does have green hair. Real Ranger was a doll. Gashu, we already know, is the father of Kai. Gashu has, like, orange hair, though, right? And I don't think Gashu had kids. Well, I guess he did have Kai, so I can't say he didn't have kids. Yeah, he's got, like, orange hair. Kai ended up with black hair anyway. It's hard to say. Ranmaru also has silver hair. There's some connections. I wonder, okay, because if that theory is true and they are all the descendants of the same person and they're all related, that makes this pretty crazy, right? Oh, man. And, like, that's, like, they're being guided to meet each other. Yeah, because we really don't know about the upbringing of, like, anyone other than, like, Rico and Alice and somewhat Sarah. Like, we know bits and pieces of Alice, Kana, Rico, Geen, but we never see their parents, really, other than the specific case of Alice and Rico's mother. We never see, like, where they're really living. Like, we see Kana on a swing set, but we've never been inside her house or anything. There's definitely something going on there. And, you know, it could be that they're dolls and that these memories have been implanted, and that's why, you know, they have questionable upbringings. Or it could be that they're all related. And they were pawned off after Mr. What's his name? He's the one that they were searching for on the wanted board, right? After What's-His-Face got sick of the lady or whatever. I mean, I could see it. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I just wanted to go over that because somebody brought it up in the comments, and I thought it was quite interesting, especially with the information we just got. Looks like Sarah's turning evil. We all knew it was going to happen in this route. But it's interesting to think that this would just be her default state if Joe wasn't around. It's a little scary. Makes me wonder if they are all related, if they all have that killer instinct in them. But no, they specifically bring up that Sarah's is the strongest. KG having a 9.5% win rate is so weird to me because he seems so willing to self-sacrifice for Sarah, you know? I guess in the cases where Sarah doesn't win, he might, you know, tear back with a vengeance to try to avenge her or whatever and end up winning that way. Hard to say. But the biggest takeaway from this is that they really screwed over Hinako. And Shin. I mean, obviously we all know that Shin got screwed over by this, but they really just screwed over Hinako. 1.1%, and they didn't give her anything to help. Unless Megumi Sasahara really is her her mother or her big sister. Who knows? We'll probably find out eventually. So let me know what you think about that in the comments. And I hope you will excitedly wait for the next episode. Like and subscribe. Okay, bye-bye.